this is Ghost, and I am playing Devil May Cry 2. You guys are watching the menu right now, right? Oh, look, I'm picking Dante, Lucia. Oh, wow, there's two characters. That's so interesting, amazing, wow. Yeah, I'm an idiot, and I accidentally deleted the audio for this footage. I accidentally deleted my audio, my voice, from this video. How did I do that? Well, I'll tell you how. While I was getting rid of the old Devil May Cry 1 audio, my audio, and video, both of those, I accidentally, because I wanted to clear up some space on my computer, you know, well, I accidentally also deleted, my audio for Devil May Cry 2 for the first and second mission. Yeah, I still have the audio for 3, 4, 5, and 6. Actually, I don't know if I did 6. Well, I have the audio for the other missions I've done. I'm up to 5 at least. So I don't have my initial reaction to this game, which is sad because my initial reaction was pretty great. 'Cause it just was. It just was really great. So, yeah, I'm just going to try and react to this as faithfully as I can to the original my original reaction. First things first, I just saw like a little glimpse of an underwater segment there in the footage that you're seeing. Don't like the thought of that. Haven't seen an underwater segment yet, but I don't like the thought of one. Anyway, I only recorded an hour of footage, so I only lost an hour of my audio, thankfully, so I only have to sit here for an hour and watch me play a game. Great. I thought this was really cool. I really liked this. I was talking about the graphics and how they've improved slightly from Devil May Cry 1. It's slight, but you can tell that they have improved. I don't remember what I was saying about this stuff. I remember thinking that it was weird that a guy said Devil May Cry 2 instead of the girl. But whatever, here we are. I was talking about how stupid the menu looks still, but then I also said that, you know, all Devil May Cry menus kind of look plain and dumb. Anyway, I clicked New Game here. Eventually, I'll click New Game. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, because I deleted the audio, so I don't know what I said, but I'm gonna click options. Okay, we're gonna check our options here, guys. Vibration. Oh, the brightness. Better check that. Don't know what I'm doing here, so I better get out of that. Yep, there we go. Okay, better exit. Better start a new game. Here we go. And cutscene time, so I don't have to talk. Yay! I did say that the moon looked familiar. This whole little shot here looks a bit familiar.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons, and humans were powerless under their rule, humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons.
Also, I mentioned how weird it was that Sparda had a sword that was named after him. It's just weird to have a sword that's also your name, you know? Like, what if I had a sword that I named Ghost? Hey, hi, I'm Ghost. This is my sword, Ghost. It's just weird.
Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer,
Dante. And Dante's got this weird coin. I'll talk about it later, but it's a weird thing.
next time, son of Sparta.
Till next time. Oh, her voice is great in quotation marks. I was making fun of it the first time I saw it. I mean, heard it. Till next time. Like she doesn't know how to say the word till. Sounds like she almost said Tia. Till next time. Okay, mission 1, towards the north. The Hunter of the Dark Blood will realize his destiny. Guidepost for the Hunters. Chapter 1, Clause 3. I did think it was weird that there's no title for these missions. Like, it's just mission 1, no title. We do get a poem, though, so I guess that's the title. I guess. I don't know what the Guidepost for the Hunters is. I don't know if it's a real thing or not. But, whatever, at least we got a poem. Okay, I clicked the button. We're starting. Another cutscene. I don't have to talk. Okay. Okay, and the cutscene's over. Alright, so I start walking around here. And I show off every possible move that I can do, and I don't know what I'm talking about right now, because Dante's not moving, but soon he's going to be moving, and I'm going to be doing all the stuff, every flip, and every slash, and every shoot, and I do think that Dante moves a lot better than he did in Devil May Cry 1. That's just my opinion. I think he moves better, he recovers a bit faster. He's still a little slow on the recovery. Not as fast as Devil May Cry 3. And Devil May Cry 3 is still... Even it has a slower... Even that Dante in Devil May Cry 3 has a bit of a slow recovery. But, still, not as bad as Devil May Cry 1, where the recovery is super long, and you get hurt during your recovery, which is BS. But... Anyway, here I go, doing a whole bunch of flips. I think the kicking part, that kicking, it's weird. I don't like the kicking. But other than that, I like how Dante moves in this game. I think everything's very fluid. I like how you can shoot without having to hold spacebar, so you don't have to... You just don't have to hold a button to shoot. It's dumb. It was dumb in Devil May Cry 1 to hold spacebar and then press J or I or whatever the button is to shoot. I didn't like that, so I'm glad they got rid of it in Devil May Cry 2, because they did get... it was also not there in Devil May Cry 3. Also, he double jumps. I said right here, when I figured out he double jumped, I was like, this game is a great game. Why do you guys hate it? I love this game. It gets a 10 out of 10. I was just praising it for the double jump alone. Just the double jump. I was like, I don't have to pay for air hike. I don't have to pay for it on separate guns. I mean, separate swords. It's perfect. You have it automatically. I love it. It's great. The game gets a 10 out of 10. Of course, that was half joking, half serious. Because I just want to double jump from the beginning. I hate having to pay for it. And I hate how it's so freaking expensive at Devil May Cry 3. Like, why is it 40,000 orbs to double jump? Freaking... It's so irritating. I hate that. But, yeah, I'm not gonna just score the game based on its double jump alone. It's not the greatest game ever just because he can double jump. But I was very excited for the double jumping. And also I'm looking at his amulet now. I did notice the design's different. It's a yin-yang now or whatever, or one piece of a yin-yang or something. I thought that it was pretty cool that we can switch what the amulet does or whatever, and it affects your demon form or whatever. Like right now I have Electro Heart, which adds lightning to my attacks, which is what I thought that was really cool. I didn't like the amulet's design. I like the old amulet's design better. Don't know why they changed it, but I do like what you can do with the amulet. And also there's Rebellion. I don't remember what I said here. And I was checking the guns as well. Also, I like the menu. I remember I said I like the menu more than I like the menu in Devil May Cry 1. Because it's just easier to navigate. The menu in Devil May Cry 1 was a mess, especially just with keyboard controls, because I don't know how to explain it. Basically, if you entered a certain part of the menu, like the map, for example, if you went to the map, you could not go to items. You'd have to exit out and then go find the items tab, which is one of the F buttons, you know, F1, F2, F3. It's one of those buttons. I don't remember which one. But here, the menu button's just easy. As soon as you press M, you get all the stuff you need, and you can just pick whatever you want. And you can exit out without having to exit out of the menu and selecting a different F button. It's just great. The menu is good. It's a solid menu. Not the prettiest menu ever, but at least it works. Also, I thought that door was a door, but no, I don't have to go through that door. It takes me a while to figure it out that I don't have to go through that door. There we go, I figured it out. Oh, that's not the door I'm supposed to go to. Okay, I'll go this way. Oh, I'm so mad that I deleted my audio file, man. The commentary was much better than this garbage that you're listening to now. And there's red orb, a crystal with condensed demon blood. Use it to gain new power. Okay, apparently I read slower last time. A lot slower. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Frick. It's still there. Okay, there we go. I exited out. Also, Dante still walks pretty freaking slow. Like, why? In every single Devil May Cry game, why does Dante walk so freaking slow? It's just so slow. You have to eventually resort to flips to go faster. Also, I get that blue orb fragment. A fragment with vital energy. 4 pieces make 1 blue orb. Wow, I read it really fast that time. Try to read that sign. It doesn't need to be read. Don't remember. I think I talked about how the view was nice there. Don't remember what I was saying, though. What was I saying? Don't remember. Oh, that's gonna bother me now. Don't know what I said there. Oh, and also L is to flip in this game, and I really like that. I like that there's a flip button. You can't roll, though, but you can do little flips and stuff. It's cool. Don't like how they took rolling out, though. Makes it hard to dodge. Unless they didn't during battles. I don't really remember if I can roll during battles, because I don't think I've really tried. Because the battles are super easy. Like, seriously, look at that skeleton guy. He didn't even want to attack me. He was just sitting there. Just stand there like, what's a Dante? I've never seen a Dante before. What's it look like? And I'm hitting his buddy right next to him, and he's like, I don't see this Dante we're supposed to fight. So yeah, it's super easy. But it gets harder. It does get harder. And you'll see that with later missions, where my audio is not gone and missing, and you guys will actually get to hear my reaction in real time. Alright, then I fight these bird things, and they're super easy. Like, they're really easy. I was expecting them to be a challenge. They were not a challenge. I just shot them until they died. Like, there they go. They're dead. Anyway, I'm going to pause here. Okay, I'm back. And there I go doing flips and stuff. Sorry about the break there. I didn't want to have to leave. It's just, you know, this isn't the most exciting thing. I have to rewatch myself playing Devil May Cry 2, which in of itself isn't even that interesting to watch, since there's not much that goes around. Hey, my cat is making noise in the background. That's exciting. Alright, so here's a really long part of the mission where I just go around touching every door I see, not knowing where to go. I pretty much just touch every single door. I do a flip on every single door because L is the flip button, and it also opens doors, or at least it did in Devil May Cry 1, but I don't think it opens doors in this game. I think you just touch doors and they open now. But I'm not really sure. Anyway, I found a secret room, and I was laughing hysterically at this. I was like, it's not very secret if I just touched a door and I found it. And basically, the secret room is completely different from a secret mission. The secret mission has, like, a certain goal or task you're supposed to complete, but this is just kind of sad. It just throws enemies at you and you kill them. Anyway, also I was reading off all the style things that were happening there. I really liked them. They're funny. Hey, and there I get beat up for the first time, I think. Yeah, so then I get pissed and I turn to a demon and I kill them. Killed them super easily after that. Are you ready? I think Are You Ready's my favorite. And then showtime! Alright, and then after you beat all of them, you know, a purple portal opens up, you get a blue orb fragment or something. And you also get the white orb here, which... Actually, I don't think you get a blue orb fragment for this. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, whatever. You get a white orb for the first time. Now, talk about that, how a white orb was not in Devil May Cry 1, but some enemies did give you demon power or take away demon power. Like, Nightmare, for example, took away demon power, I'm pretty sure, which was annoying. Annoying! I hate Nightmare so much! F Nightmare, why'd it have so much things? It had too many things on it. Why? It was Nightmare, not the final boss. It's a blob of trash. Why? Anyway. And then there was like those balls that you hit when you're fighting Mundus, and they give you demon power, demonic power, demonic power, whatever. Right, but there are no white orbs in Devil May Cry 1. But there are in this game, so that's... The white orbs came from this game, so we can all thank this game for white orbs. Thank you. Thank you, Devil May Cry 2. I guess. I don't really know. White orbs aren't really... I don't know, they don't show up much. I mean, I guess in Devil May Cry 3 they did show up a bit. After you kill some enemies, sometimes a white orb appears, but it's rare, and you have to have used up some of your demon power for it to even happen, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, and I mean, I rarely ever use my devil trigger. I forget it exists half the time. But, yeah. Yay! White orbs. No longer have to fight a specific enemy to get demonic power. I can just get it from killing regular enemies. That makes the game slightly more balanced. Yay. Also, I get lost. I'm lost here. I don't know where the frick I'm going. I'm just jumping around trying to find secrets, trying to find an exit, trying to find anything. I don't realize that what I'm supposed to do here is jump over the little gateway that was to the left of the city. But yeah, I don't think anyone would have figured that out. But you know what I will say? It is less confusing. This mission was less confusing than Devil May Cry 1's first mission, or was it second mission? I don't know, but it was one of those missions near the beginning. And you had to, like, jump on the horse statue's lance and get orbs, and then give the door some orbs. Yeah, that was really confusing, especially for a person like me who played Devil May Cry 3 first, and the red orbs, I mean, the red doors would try to kill you with the hand. Yeah, so it was very confusing for me, at least. Way more confusing than this. I had to look up a walkthrough in Devil May Cry 1 to read that I had to stand on the statue. Also, that wall jump is really cool right there. I say what you want about this game, but that wall thingy that he just did, the walking up walls and the little side flip, that was cool. That was freaking cool right there. Though I'm sure it was unintentional by me. I was just flipping all over the place, trying to find something. Okay, so here I go looking at the map. As if that's gonna help me. Yeah, the map is still as useless as ever. When is it ever useful in a Devil May Cry game to look at the map? Never. Never. Just start walking around or look up a walkthrough. Don't look at the map. The map is useless. So there we go. I flipped up there and I was like, oh wow, I didn't know I was supposed to go over here. Here's the enemies. Also, I gotta point out, I love that their name and health bar, the name and health bar of the enemy, is in the freaking bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Why'd they get rid of that? Why the frick did they get rid of that? That's a great thing. First of all, it gives you the name of the enemies without having to look it up in the freaking, either the archives in the game itself, which, whoever looks there, nobody. And also, you don't have to look it up on, like, the wiki or whatever. You get it right there. Like, that enemy, that stupid thing, the stupid skeletons are Agon of Innis, or whatever the frick, how you ever pronounce that. That's what that enemy is. I would have never known that. I would have continued to call them creepy skeleton things. You know? But now I've got a name. It's great. And also, you can see the health bar, so now you know how much damage you need to do to kill him. It's great. It's great. Why'd they get rid of it? Why'd they get rid of it? I'm like 100% sure that that is not in Devil May Cry 3, and I'm 1,000,000% sure that it's not in Devil May Cry 4. Why does Devil May Cry 2 have it? Why is it the only Devil May Cry game that has health bars for their enemies? Also, I find a gold orb here, and I'm laughing at it because I'm like, ha, they expect me to die? And the game's been super easy. And also, these enemies aren't any different from the other enemies. I don't even know why they have this little section here. It's basically just me bashing a bunch of enemies. Oh, don't worry is definitely my other favorite. Are you ready? And don't worry, they're my favorites. What was I saying? I don't know, but this section's dumb because these enemies aren't any tougher than enemies I've been fighting before, and I just have to fight them a lot to go on. I just have to kill a bunch of them to go on, but they're super easy, so I barely get damaged. And you guys should remember that I'm terrible at these games, so me barely getting damaged, that says a lot. That says a lot about a game's difficulty when I can't even get hurt. I mean, can you imagine someone who's actually good at these games? Who actually has a controller and not a keyboard? They would be having the lamest time of their lives at this point. But it does get slightly more difficult from here, like I've said. It does go up in difficulty, but I haven't had too much trouble. There is a spot where I did have trouble, and you'll get to see my rage in full when we get to that part. But besides that part, yeah, I haven't had much difficulty with the game, which is all right by me. I mean, the sooner we get through this, the faster I can go to Devil May Cry 3, and that's my favorite. So, I don't mind. Anyway, I also noticed here that you can only upgrade your swords and guns power, and you can't really buy any other extra moves or anything. And I talk about how I see that people could hate this, you know? They wouldn't like not being able to buy stuff, additions for their swords and guns, or whatever. Well, just swords, really. I mean, we never had additions to guns, I don't think. But then I talk about how it doesn't really matter, to me at least, because you're already given all the extra stuff. You know, you're already given Stinger, you're already given the air hike, so what else could you want? Like, you're already given all of the advancements at the start. And I think that's because this game takes place after Devil May Cry 1? Question mark? I don't know. Maybe it takes place before, in which case it doesn't make any friggin' sense. I don't know. The games never make sense. Why am I trying to make sense of them? But, yeah, I said that I like it, but I can see how other people wouldn't like it. You know? But for me, I like it, because it means I don't have to waste orbs on stupid things. And I can just go through the game, hacking and slashing as I please. However, it does feel rewarding when you start off a lame loser and you have to upgrade your swords, or just weapons in general, to get to that cool, bad ASS status, you know, where you're just going around slashing through enemies that used to be super difficult for you. While here, it's more like the opposite. You're slashing through enemies, but by the end, it's going to get difficult for you because, well, you have no upgrades. You just have to increase the sword's power or your weapon's power. But I didn't see much problem with the change at the time. Anyway, here I go. This is when I've discovered that, yeah, my demon form is actually throwing lightning at people, and I think that's pretty cool. Like, it's pretty cool. If I had like if I ever wrote like a list on what my favorite elemental powers were, I think like fire would be number 1, and then right under that, number 2 would be lightning. Definitely. Number 3, I don't know, but not water. The last one's water. I don't like water. Number 3 is the edgy power, you know, darkness, whatever. Because, you know, they always have the dark power and the light power in video games. I definitely go for that dark power, even though I'm always playing as the good guy. Okay, anyway, I killed all those monkeys. It didn't take me very long. Now I'm gonna get a key. Okay, or I'm not. I'm gonna walk right past the key. And there I go, I got the key. Okay, and now I'm gonna return to that door I just went to, and I'm gonna use the key on the door. You've used the key. Here you go. And there you go, I'm going along. I don't know what to say here. And I'm staring at a door. Okay, there we go. I do like the design of this game. Very much. I like the atmosphere. I mean, sure, it's a lot of browns right now, but I do like the atmosphere. It just feels like a Devil May Cry game. As soon as I started it, I felt the Devil May Cry vibe, you know, and that's more than can be said for Devil May Cry 4, because I played that game and I didn't really get the Devil May Cry vibe until, actually never. Actually, you know what? No. I didn't feel the Devil May Cry vibe until, like, the final boss, where you're in that small room. It's like it looks like it's made of blood and flesh and stuff, you know? That's when I felt the Devil May Cry vibe. I was like, ah, yeah, Devil May Cry! It's too bad it's the end of the game! Final boss! And that final boss wasn't even that great. That final boss was pretty bad. Like, I didn't like the statue fight, because I found it boring and repetitive. But that fight with the final guy, I forget his name, it's something. it's something. That just shows how bad your game is if I can't remember the freaking final boss's name. I don't know, it's Priest Man. The evil priest guy. God, I can't remember his name. Anyway, here's a cutscene. If I can get over this. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot. I can't just jump over there. I had to jump over to here and then go down the... Yeah, alright. I forgot what I was saying. But here's a cutscene, so you don't have to think about it much. Neither do I. Good. And then that explosion comes out of nowhere. And there you go, that's the whole cutscene. Nobody said anything to anyone about anything. What was that explosion? Who caused the explosion? What just blew up? You know, these are all questions I have, but will they ever be answered? Probably not. Anyway, I got a B, and, you know, I guess I deserve that from walking around so long, but whatever. Stylish average was a D, surprisingly, but, you know, the enemies didn't really live long enough for me to build up that stylish average anyway. There we go, let's save. And let's get on to the next mission. Oh, is this the end for you guys for part 1? Oh. Well, here we go on to part 2! Or not. Well, we'll just stand here. Yeah, goodbye for now, for you guys. I have to still sit here and watch mission 2 now. You guys get to wait a while until mission 2. I have to do it right now. Am I gonna click next mission or not?